We have just witnessed the biggest moment in the entirety of Xbox's history today, and quite possibly in all of gaming itself, because Asha Sharma just sent out a report to every Xbox employee, as well as a memo for us to read, and it is nothing short of absolutely brutal. It's also long as fuck, so I'll do the best I can. She starts it off by stating that Xbox will be laying off 3,200 employees through fiscal year 2027, with 1,600 of these employees leaving the company today, which is just under the current record of most layoffs in one day being 1,900, which is also held by Xbox, as well as stating that 4 game studios will be parting ways with the company, with these 4 being Compulsion Games, Double Fine, Ninja Theory, and Undead Labs, with the first 2 reverting to indie studios under their own management and taking all of their own IPs with them, and the last 2 joining new ownership, under who, I don't know, and will be receiving funding to complete Senua and State of Decay 3, and then Arcane, the 5th studio that was on the chopping block, is still in talks with Xbox to figure out whether or not they're shutting down, going indie, or selling to another company. But thankfully guys, not a single video game was cancelled and not a single studio has been closed. She then goes on to mention that they are shifting both finances and focus to higher priority projects like Activision, Bethesda, and ZeniMax for Fallout, and hopefully, if it's even real at this point, Elder Scrolls 6, motherfucker, it's been 8 years! Lock in, Todd! Blizzard, King, Mojang, and the standard Xbox game studios. She continues by mentioning that she will be reducing the amount of managerial layers that all work has to pass through from 14 down to 5, and in some places even as low as 3, due to the fact that simply it's way too much. 14 layers of management is fucking insane. I genuinely do not know how work even got done at this company at all. If you've ever worked a job where you had to ask your higher up to ask their higher up to ask their higher up to ask their higher up, it fucking sucks. It's slow as shit and you end up doing more waiting just to get a yes or no answer from somebody than actually working on your project. But now Xbox will be streamlining access to shared tools, services, and code bases to make life easier for the developers, which is huge going into the future. Finally, Asha also talks about one of the reasons why Xbox is having to go through this mass exodus of studios and employees, being that the company is operating at margins that are approximately 3 to 10 times lower than comparable platforms and publishers, with both a smaller install base and a higher cost structure. And when it came to Phil Spencer buying out a fuck ton of game studios before Asha Sharma became CEO, Xbox was losing 64 cents for every single dollar that they invested into one of these new studios, which in a typical business model is fucking horrible. A 64% loss. I have no idea what fucking silly sauce that Phil Spencer was gulping down his gullet, but that is actually insane. So yeah, that's basically it. While this entire thing sucked absolute sweaty balls to read, being that 3,200 employees are being laid off, 4 studios left, potentially 5 soon, and the fact that Xbox has a grand total of 51 cents and an empty Kit Kat wrapper as their current revenue, it is absolutely impeccable that not a single game was canceled and not a single studio was shut down. I was not expecting that at all.